What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Like last week, we did the do's at a card show, talking about 5 do's that you should be doing at sports card, trade shows, hobby shows, whatever kind of show it is. Today's video, we're going to be talking about the 5 don'ts. I strongly recommend don't doing these again. You can test the waters and you can experiment yourself, but these are just my recommendations on what not to do at a card show, trade show, whatever kind of show. So let's just dive right into it. And again, I'm going to be looking at my little notes here. But the first don't you should not do is don't be rude to vendors. Even if they're rude to you. It's just a simple, common courtesy that we don't need at card shows, is vendors being rude and then the customers and guests being rude to the vendors back. I mean, it's an all-in experience no matter how you look at it, whether you are a customer, a vendor, a supporter, a showrunner, whatever your role is at a show, just simply don't be rude. But on this, I'm going to put don't be rude to vendors. If they give you a number that you don't like, simply offer back. I mean, negotiate in an attempt to make a deal. Again, this kind of circulates back to some things to do. Talk to vendors, negotiate and such like that. But if they give you a number you don't like, there's no need or reason for you to be rude to them back, even if their number to you is rude. It's just, there's no place for it in the hobby, right? Is people being rude. But we oftentimes see it at shows, specifically the shop, of course, and trade nights, and it's just something that we just don't need. If they give you a number, $100, you don't like it, counter $75. And if they don't like it, then move on. Then it's not meant to be. Then the deal should not be made. The second don't not be willing to add cash. So again, this kind of piggybacks off of one of my points from last week's episode. You should be willing to add cash or pay with cash at shows to make deals happen or to make ends meet. So it's a little tongue twister, don't not be willing to add cash. Because again, say they're at 100, you're at 60. Okay, well, what if I throw in $20 on top? That might get the deal done. So always, again, everyone's budget's different. Everyone's looking to spend X amount of dollars, if any at all. But don't not be willing to add cash, because again, the price could be a super good price to begin with. But just throwing a little incentive of cash on top can definitely make the deal be done. It could definitely complete the deal. It'll make you happy, the vendor happy, you'll both be happy and can carry on your merry way. And just by adding a little bit of cash. But if you're just completely closed off and don't want to add cash at all, then it's like, well, you're kind of fighting a battle with one hand tied behind your back, really. And vendors are there to sell cards, yes. They're also there to make trades. They're there to make deals. And sometimes, or some cards, need to have cash involved. So if you're just completely not open to adding cash, then your chances of striking a deal are going to be very slim, very low, compared to what they could be if you were willing to add cash on top. Number 3, don't buy the first thing you see. No, don't buy the first thing you see. Money isn't unlimited. You can't just go to every vendor and be like, I'll take that, I'll take that, I'll take that, I'll take 2 of those, please. You know what? Give me 1 more. It's just like, it's not unlimited. You might be able to find that card somewhere else cheaper. I've had this happen to me a couple times at a show. I think it was like a Luka PSA 9 Prism rookie. I think at the time it was like a $300 card. I don't know what it does now. But I paid $300 for it, maybe a little under. 2 tables down, I found the card for like, I don't know, upper 100s maybe. It wasn't a $200 card. And I was like, So obviously, there's no returns at a show. And I was just like, oh, damn. So again, be patient. If you do make your lap and walk around and that card's gone, then maybe it wasn't meant to be. If you walk away from a crazy good deal, and you'll know if it's a crazy good deal after doing your research, doing your homework, and again, talking to the vendor, a bunch of these do's that you should be doing, and that card is then gone, then it just wasn't meant to be. But again, don't buy the first thing you see, because you're going to get halfway around the show, you're going to have no money to spend, especially if you are open to adding cash. You need all options available to you. Again, there could be a cool, really nice package here of 10 slabs for $200. But if you go a little bit further down the show, you might be able to find 7 better slabs for the same $200. But that's an email. Let me silence my phone. But again, you need to know all options available, and you're not going to get all options if you just buy the first thing you see when you walk into a show. Number 4. This is a big pet peeve of mine, whether it's at a show or whether it's at the shop, trade night, wherever I'm doing deals. Don't say this.
I don't know, shoot me an offer.
Like, $5. Now, guys that know me, you know, have come to the shop, have done deals with me at the shop, or again, have seen me at shows and done deals with me at shows, you know that if you say that to me, I don't know, shoot me an offer. I don't know, what do you think it's worth? I don't know, give me it's $5. It will always be $5 to me. Why? Well, I don't do it to be rude. And I try to tell people this in person. I'm not saying $5 to be rude. I'm saying $5 because I'm not going to outbid myself. I don't know, maybe $5 to you gets the deal done and we can go on our merry way. More often than not, especially when you're dealing with $100, $200 cards. You need to know the value of your cards. Again, this kind of piggybacks off a point from last week, doing research, knowing the value of cards, knowing the comps, whatever it may be. It shows that you're uneducated, and it shows you kind of don't care because you're not putting in that effort, that extra work to, again, make a nice, easy deal. We've all had complicated deals be made. We've all had complicated deals not be made. But we've also had great, easy deals with people that, hey, I'm asking for 100. What about 80? Okay, deal. Done. Easy peasy deal. But again, if you don't put in that extra work, if you don't educate yourself, I don't know, shoot me an offer. Again, it shows that you're uneducated. It shows that you don't care. And it's just a sour taste because, like, I want to make a deal. I like that card. I showed interest in it. But I'm not going to sit here and do the work for you, look it up. I'm not going to eBay, Alted, Center Stage, Card Ladder, whatever. I'm not going to look it up for you. So that's why I'm going to say $5. And if you don't want to sell it to me for $5, then look it up. Find a value on it. And then the last one, number 5. Don't have attachments to your cards. I see this a lot. Don't have attachments to your card. What do I mean? Trade or sell the card if the value is right. If you bought it for $50 but now it's $100, sell it for $100 or trade it for $120 in value. Someone may be willing to overpay. Take advantage of them willing to overpay. And if this card is truly a part of your personal collection, your PC, then leave it at home. Don't bring it anywhere. If you are super duper attached to whatever this card is, and you bring it somewhere and someone really, really likes it, they may be willing to overpay because maybe they like it more than you. But if you don't want to move it at all, no matter what the value is, no matter what the comps are, or no matter how much you're into it, whatever, don't bring it with you. But just leave your PC at home. That's all I'm trying to say. But that's going to wrap it up for today's video, guys. I really hope you did enjoy the 5 don'ts to do. Wait, yeah, 5 don'ts. 5 don't do's at a card show. I really hope you did enjoy this video, and if you did, I've queued up an excellent video right here for you guys that I do believe is going to be excellent for your sports card endeavors. Hopefully, I'll see you in that one.